and saying the other side, I'm starting to have even a problem with that because we're supposed to all be Americans. Yeah. I think we've come to this this critical point in our democracy, and I think it's causing a lot of what you're seeing, and even what's happening on the streets right now as we speak, is we've sort of become so convinced that whatever our viewpoint, whatever it is it, the end all and be all. And I think people on the left and the right are both guilty of that. I think I've even been guilty of it. But the fact of the matter is, you know, if we don't learn, if people in New York, for instance, don't learn a little bit more about people in West Virginia and vice versa, then we're in trouble. And they'll find that they have more in common than they think they do. And what we found out with Coal Country is, you know, we did 26 performances, and New Yorkers learned a lot about West Virginians. And what a lot of people in New York probably didn't know, most people didn't know, is trade unionism is in the DNA in West Virginia. It ended pretty recently. Until very recently, it was the most unionized place left in America, and it was because that coal was incredibly valuable. This coal in West Virginia is not going into coal-fired electricity plants for the most part. Most of what they're mining is the high-quality coal that they use to make steel. So guess where it goes? We don't make steel in this country. It gets packed up and it gets shipped off someplace else. So it's worth a lot of money. That finally got to the point where, you know, what happened to the power of the unions? It's pretty simple. It's machines. That's why the John Henry songs there, the stories about, you know, men and machines. Like when you start using mechanizing and you know, an operation like mining, there are less and less jobs. Eventually, there's less dues being paid, and the union becomes less powerful. That's what happened. It's really simple. It's math. And eventually, this was the first non-union mine on that mountain, and it exploded because there was nobody to protect those guys.